Hey, what's going on, guys? As you can see, I got a lot of stuff going on, a few tests going on. I'm going to be also later this week be putting out a video on the ammo wheel regimen. But for this video, I'm going to be going through the Microfiber Madness Incredipad. I believe it's made in Germany. Microfiber Madness actually is a German website. 92% polyester, 8% something else. Viscose, not sure. It's a little small compared to the Adams pad. Let's see, do I got one handy? So, the Adams 10-inch wash pad, as you can see, it is smaller. So, downside of that is probably have to dunk your Mitt a little bit. I feel like it has some sort of foam in the center. It's a little bit plush, kind of like a little pillow. That should be pretty good for absorbing suds and water. Looks like it's microfiber on the outside and almost seems like it's got the same type of fiber as the Adams wash pad on the inside. Let's see. Yeah. So you can kind of see that it's not just the one fiber that's just multicolored. Only thing that really concerns me up front without trying it is being multicolored like this, you may not be able to see all the dirt and bugs that you're trying to get off the wash pad. That you can see quite well on a white wash pad like that. So, gonna have the car pre-sudsed up. I'm gonna be using some Chemical Guys Mr. Pink soap. I just tried that out for the first time. We'll see how that goes. And in my rinse in the wash bucket, 1 capful of O&R, just for a little bit of a extra boost for protection on the dirt. So I'll get the car sudsed up with my little foam gun, and then we'll come back and try this out. Somehow managed to get a hole in my wash bucket, so don't mind that. So, let's see. So I'll be topping that off a little bit. Seems to hold the water quite well. Fits nicely in your hand, it's real comfortable. Not like a lot of mitts where you never really actually put it on and wear it as a mitt. There's a bad lip on a GTI right here that catches all sorts of bugs. I don't see any dirt, but that's going to be the problem with a multicolored thing like this. You're not going to see any dirt unless it's really bad. Make sure I'm recording. Yeah, so far it seems okay. Biggest downside with any mat, that's just the color. If they'd make it all white or something like that, you'd see it better. But let's do the hood quick and see. Other than that, the weight of it's nice. It's a little bit small. Got a little bit of dirt from bugs. Being by Lake Michigan, you get just slobbered with bugs. So I don't want to use any pressure, but you got to get the dirt off. So I'm just gonna wipe that. As you can see, it holds quite a bit of water. It's actually quite heavy for a little mitt. I'd expect it to be a lot lighter. A lot of bugs. Well, it seems like it picks them up nice. That was a live one. So in my rinse bucket I use 2 grit guards just so I don't have to dip all the way to the bottom to rub the grit guard. I'm gonna plug this bucket instead of buying a new one. I think I'm just gonna put some silicone over it. Now that I got some bugs on there, I'm really gonna inspect it and see. I can't see any dirt on it, but once they said with the design, overall I like this. It feels real nice. It's hard to tell if it's going to be any good or not, but a little bit bigger, maybe match the size of the Adams, I think we'd have something. So as always, if there's no dirt, do not use any pressure and just use the least amount of pressure as possible. It's just bugs sitting on the GTI, so I probably should have pressure washed it, but overall I'm liking the Mitt. I've used basically just a couple microfiber mitts, Adams wash pad, the Chemical Guys one. Did not like the Chemical Guys one, even though it's almost the same as the Adams. I'm not going to take away from it for having tough bugs to get out because it's been rained on and these bugs are really on there, so it could be the soap I'm using. Probably could use a bug buster or something like that to soften them. But it seems like it does quite well. A little bit of added pressure takes it right off. Just turned 10,000 miles on the car so far. The only rock chip was from the factory, which was like right there. So doing pretty well. So I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm gonna give this a high recommendation. I'm gonna keep using it. I might switch between this and the Adams pad, but they're about 10 bucks a piece. I'll put a link in the description. I did pick this up from Corey at Car Pro down in Florida. So if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Like the video if it's helped you out. A little bit small, a little bit tough to see the dirt. Other than that, it seems like it works really well. Holds a lot of water in it because it's got a kind of foam like in the middle, but it's not a foam scrub brush. So thank you and have a great day. Hope you didn't leave me too soon. So finished washing the car. Just about got it halfway rinsed off, but even though you can't see the dirt being removed from it, as far as I can expect, it seems like it takes the bugs off and everything off really well. And then as soon as you put it in the rinse bucket, it just flies right off there when you rub against the grit guard. So highly recommend this. This is gonna be my go-to wash mitt over the Adams one. A little bit bigger is the only thing I think they could improve, but this is my new favorite wash mitt. So have a great day.